People, this is Colin from Camp Decorations. I'm going to talk to you, I'm doing a video today about spray machines that won't prime. Now, there's a few things why a spray machine won't prime. One of the main reasons is that somehow you've got a bit of dry paint that's sucked up into the machine, it's gone in there, and basically the ball is stuck. The paint has gone inside the ball and it's stuck. So there's a couple of ways. Now, you could bang on the outside of this housing, not too hard, and you can actually loosen out that way. If it doesn't work that way, then another way is to take it apart, which I'm going to show you in this video. Also, if you pick up any grit that's in the paint or in the water, that can actually seize the ball as well. Or if you leave your machine with water in it and not using that machine for quite a while, it can seize the ball. So we need to get that ball moving. So very first thing what we're going to do is take off the siphon nose. This is the siphon nose. Now it's quite simple and easy. Alright, you unscrew this part here on the spray machine. Alright, so I've got my container, and basically what I'm going to do is pull the siphoning hose out. So usually a load of fluid comes out, but as you see I've unscrewed it. There you go. Load of pump armour in there. I would say another thing as well, if you not looking to use your spray machine for more than 2 weeks, you do need to run through the actual system itself and add some pump armour or anything equivalent like to it. You can see why I put a dust sheet on the floor, because the fluid's just leaked all over the place. So the next thing now, what you want to do is, you want to get yourself a wrench, and then basically we need to undo this part here. This part here is where the ball sits. When we unscrew this, I'll show you a close-up what we're talking about. So if you have a look inside there, you can see your ball. And if you look underneath, let's get close up, right in there, not too close. You might be able to just see the ball. It's a bit dark in that, but either way, but you can see it that way. You can see a little aluminium ball. So the idea is now is that we've got to use a screwdriver and we've got to move the ball. Okay. Go. Right. So we've got the ball inside here where my screwdriver is pointing to. Now what we want to try and do is just move the ball around. Now the idea is that it moves. You can hear that it moves anyway, but the idea is that it moves around. Now you just want to use a small screwdriver and try not to scratch this ball and that. And you just want to try and ease it, move it. Run a bit of water in it, just to make sure. But that is the idea. Usually once you do that, and you see it moving around, or you can hear it moving around, then whatever's usually is in there, you've moved it and it's unblocked it now. And that's why I suggest to you as well that just flush through with a hose or just a tap, just run it through with a bit of water. And that should clear up your priming issue. So basically, in reverse, you just screw that back in. Listen to the air. Alright, tighten that back up. Don't really need to do it really tight, over tight, just tighten that up. Alright, and it's just all we're doing was just reverse procedure in that. Pushing that siphoning nose in, real tight. And this nut here is purely you're doing hand tight. You don't need to tighten that up with a spanner. We're just doing it hand tight. Just make sure it's well screwed up though. There's no arm. Alright, but you don't need to get a spanner on it or anything like that. So that is it. That should solve your priming issues. If you do that and it still doesn't work, then the chances are it could well be your priming valve, which is over there. Your priming valve, you might have a problem there. So I would suggest you, if you're on site, or just say for instance you've stored it but you've stored it incorrectly in that, and it's not priming, go through this procedure first of all. You can give a little tap, see if that works. If it doesn't work, then I suggest you take off your siphon hose, take out this section here, have a look at the bore inside, move it around, make sure you can move it around, try and flush it through with a bit of water and that. Put that back together, test it out, see if it primes, which it should do 9 times out of 10, it should prime. If it doesn't prime, then there's a very good chance you've got a problem with the actual the regulator here. So that's it. See you on the flip side.